stopped on my physical exercise.
Yeah.
Which makes me happy.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Exercise doesn't always make me happy. I can kind of be a lazy person if you just kind of left me to it. But then I really like being an awake person. Oh, hey, it's me, Mattman, the comfortable Cape Crusader. Sweet dreams. Hey, thanks for watching these episodes. On this next one, it was kind of my fault, but I didn't turn my camera on for the first 4 or 5 minutes. Oh, I'm going gray there. So just wanted to give you a heads up that it's just a still image of me. Libra is awesome, and she spent time out of her day to come do these interviews. And I love the conversation we had, so I just could not do it. Just wanted to give you that forewarning. And hey, dude, sometimes you live and learn. Have fun. Hello, everybody. My name is Mattman, Sir Cape Salat. I am a man of a mat of many capes. I'm the comfortable Cape Crusader, and I fight the things that keep you up at night. And I'm also the resident sleep superhero on staff with Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture of Lake Norman. I'm on the dream team, and we kick butt. We can absolutely help you sleep better at night and enjoy some comfy home furnishings that look great in the Lake Norman area. I'm also with fam.news, furniture, appliance, and mattresses. Fam.news, they're an industry hub. So if you're a local independent retailer and you're looking for ways to stand out, if you fight the fight against the big box stores, dude, go check out the Fam. Got a lot of great people there. There's content to view. There's people to meet. There's inspirational things to read. So fam.news, we love them. And I'm joined by another superhero, Libra Pitts of the Sweet Dreams Dream Team Mooresville. Woo!
Hey, Andy, good to be here today.
What's up, Liebs? How you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah?
It's a beautiful sunshiny day in the Lake Norman area. Cool, crisp breeze.
Yeah. You're looking pretty fly there with your jacket.
All righty, yeah.
It's a beautiful color blue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good walking in here today then.
Absolutely, yes. I had a good night's sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So a good night's sleep means I'm going to have a great day.
Now, did you do anything crazy this weekend that throws your sleep off? How are you on the weekends with your sleep habits? Pretty good?
Nah, I try. But, sometimes I like to binge watch my, a new series or, something that's coming on. Because those episodes, they just roll right into the next one. And then the next thing you know. But we had a big dance competition on Sunday with my daughter.
Yeah.
And, so that was getting up early, getting home a little later. But as soon as I can, I got to get back into my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and great job for just trying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't sleep perfect on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sleep perfect on the week, but I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the point.
Yeah.
It's just to try. Yeah. So you just don't let it go.
Yeah.
Like to the wind. Well, cool. Well, Libra's brought me some stuff from out there on the internet. She found a post on Reddit and wanted to discuss it with the sleep superhero in person. What you got, Liebs?
Okay, so I'm reading here. I simply do not understand how it is humanly possible to stay on top of exercising and eating and cleaning and washing and admin and work and keeping in contact with people whilst also having time to sleep and rest. How are the rest of you people doing this?
I mean, how are you doing it, Libra? Do you feel like you keep up on that list?
Well, you know what, I am, but I don't have to do it all in one day.
So you are keeping up with the list, but not in one day.
Right. You prioritize.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, the things that I do, I do exercise and eat and work and sleep. Now,
washing?
Not every day.
Clothes, right?
Right, clothes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
clothes,
right.
clothes. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
you don't have to do the chores of the clothes every day. You
Yeah.
don't have to do the admin bills every day. Pick a
No.
day of the week. Pick 2 days of the week. Do those things,
Interesting.
you know. And then and then do what you can, because you want to do the best at all those things. And it can't all be done in one day. So spread it out through the week.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Leaves. I didn't turn
Dang.
my camera on.
Damn.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, we'll just roll with it. And
Turn it on now.
I did turn it on now. So now I'm in the frame. So maybe for that few minutes, we were looking at 3 minutes, you're just going to be like the star. Great.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Leaves, this is what I do. I make a schedule. I'm just putting it up in here. So I've got Monday, this is in Spanish. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. So like every day, I write down something that's important that I have to do or I want to do that day. And then it's the 7 habits, habit 3, putting first things first. Otherwise you find yourself in the thick of thin things. Or as Katie has said, it's not to prioritize your schedule, it's to schedule your priorities.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, it fires us up.
Scheduled priorities.
That's Katie Law. Katie Law Wisdom. She's the whiz kid, right?
Yeah.
On the wall. But then also, I forget if she like had made that up or heard that from someone. So if she's borrowing that from someone, whatever. Sorry, guys. But we give creds to the whiz kid on our team. But that's just it. So when you look at all these things that are, how is it humanly possible to stay on top of everything? Whilst also having time to sleep and rest. Great use of the word whilst. So then that's literally why I do the sleep schedule. So if I don't actually sit down and write down what time I should go to bed and what time I should wake up, I don't nearly get enough sleep. I'll burn the candle at both ends, and then that just throws me way off balance. And at that point in time, you're like, how did I get this far off? Or how did I gain that 30 pounds? Like, that's when you wake up. Like, that's when you're like, oh, man, okay, I'm tired of these habits that got me here. I'm going to fight the good fight again versus I don't want to ever not be awake and make the decisions that might get me back into a 30 plus pound state, which I've done like 3 or 4 times in the last 15 years. So I just kind of, yeah. All right. So, well, it's enough about me. So obviously there's comments on this post. So this one's got to be littered with really good comments. I'm going to go really far in there. What you got, Leibs?
I sleep 5 hours a night. My self-care is damn near non-existent. Hardly see the kids or wife, but everyone is housed and clothed and fed and happy, so I guess it's worth it. So damn tired.
Wow. I don't think it's worth it.
No.
If you don't get to enjoy it.
Right. That is the point of our existence, is to enjoy what we have.
Right. So you just got to prioritize at least more. I wonder, I'm not sure if they can fix it, but guy here, his name is Bitter Recognition 36. He says, you just have to be rich. Buddy, I've got news for you. Money does not solve being able to take time out of your schedule to plan out things like rest and relaxation. I actually feel like it's a skill. Like, you got to practice, like learning how to rest, relax, wind down. Because otherwise, you go to you're like, oh, I'll just put myself on a beach and still be stressed out whilst on a beach.
Yeah.
You got another one?
Right here it says, prioritize. I take care of my mental and physical health, and the rest takes care of itself. Or not. I don't care.
Oh, how about this guy, Bigfoot B-Man? Just get off social media, and that should free up 2 to 5 hours of your day. Well, it's how much time are you wasting, like, trolling the internet? And you're like, I just can't get anything done. Man, why is there so much stuff to do? And, it's like, well, dude, you're not doing anything for like 2 hours a day.
I feel like I've just said that to my daughter recently.
What?
Just get off your phone and clean your room, and then your room will be clean. And then you can, prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. But she's 16, so how do you? It's just. But that's anybody. You just.
Yeah. Like, okay, how much time do you spend on social media? Because you're a big TikTok star. You've got millions of views, literally, right?
But there are some days I don't even look at it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're not checking it to see how you're doing on a daily basis.
No. I mean, I actually like to I work my day job, and then come home and eat and relax, and if I got to do any laundry, I don't know if it's that day of the week or whatever, but if I'm doing something that like a wannabe funny TikTok song I'm seeing, that's whenever I just get inspired to do
Yeah.
a new, because music is my inspiration. Yeah.
Is that a song?
Probably.
I just find it interesting that you might go a day or so without touching it at the same, like the social media.
Yeah.
Because like I personally, I limit myself to about a half hour a day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have to do more for work related purposes, but then I'm looking at like advertising and stuff. But then like the amount of scrolling a person can do, I was reading like if you were to take your whole life, like say you lived to like the ripe old age of 94, there's going to be a list of stuff that you did, like, at the pearly gates. And one guy was just like, I better not see scrolling on my phone above single digits of like percentage. Like here, you were scrolling for like 8% of your life. You were actually just browsing social media. Gosh. And when he put it like that, I was just like, I'm doing too much of this. Like, no, like not going to spend more than about a half hour, maybe a little bit more, a little less. But that's, because it gets you. Like you sit there for like 20 minutes or an hour on a day, and you'll never realize that, weeks or months go by. If you've done that every day, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, and you know what? We all have the same amount of time. We're all given the same 24 hours.
True.
It's just how we prioritize and what we're doing, and eating healthy and exercising and sleeping should be the top 3.
Yeah.
And then everything else should come after that.
Thank you for turning the light back on.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Because
that must.
I don't know why it turned off either. It's like new.
Coming off and on.
Like my poor I forgot, what did she call it?
Bonsai tree.
It's not a bonsai tree. Oh, it is a bonsai tree, but it's a certain type of bonsai tree. Here, I'll tell you which one it is. But like that's like I'm so glad that we were like watching this, and we know that the light is not necessarily going to stay on, because if I left it in here, it would have a really hard time.
Yeah.
But it's new to the mix. See, now I have to take care of something. I added something to my laundry list of stuff to do every day.
Oh yeah.
Like take care of that tree.
Yeah.
It's called a ginseng ficus.
Ficus.
Ficus. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
So sorry, ficus. We'll fix that light. All right. I had seen some funny ones here. It's not hard. Just keep moving, says Relative Cause. Sitting and doing nothing, gaming mostly, will drain your life. The best thing I ever did for my sanity and health was to dump gaming. Whoa. All right. That's my wheelhouse. But I have done too much gaming in the past. But I share that guy's sentiment. Like if there was no internet or no power, all the gamers are just going to be like, what do we do with what did we just do with the last 5 years of our lives? So you do have to kind of, even unplug from that vice.
Yeah.
to try to do stuff.
But do you feel that your gaming is part of your, not a part of your rest, not your sleep rest, but just your a rest? Because there's two different types of rest. There's the sleep, which our body needs our sleep.
Yeah.
But then the just chill rest time to just take a step back from all of the the cooking, cleaning, working, shopping, and then just giving your body a moment to just chill.
Yeah. So no, it's not rest time. Actually, it's very active brain use. Because I play a video game. It's called Path of Exile, and I play hardcore mode, which is if you die, you start over from the beginning kind of thing. So it's really it's difficult. But then it's not. I find that what actually winds me down is physical activity, like walking or running, or some sort of working out, which is funny because I don't like working out. I hate working out, but I can tell the difference in my mental bandwidth, like my emotional bandwidth. I don't have a lot of emotional bandwidth if I haven't done something with a little bit of activity in it in a day. Like if I'm sitting there doing too much gaming, like things will just start to like make me fly off the handle, even though I'm just gaming all day. I was just relaxing and, taking a break all day, but it doesn't actually do that. So I've got to I've actually got to do chores or physical activity to wind down.
Okay.
Which I didn't really understand until months and months of doing it. Because maybe last year I caught a pretty good, I got a pretty good streak of like running a couple times a week with Run Club out in Kannapolis and Concord, and I noticed that when I wasn't doing it, I was definitely not feeling like I was as wound down. So yeah, so you've got to you've got to have some of the exercise in there. So if I've exercised appropriately, now gaming is the wind down.
Okay.
Because I'll just enjoy it. I'll be able to do more mental gymnastics to consider. Like if my character dies, we call it ripping. When my character rips, I'll be angry. I'll be super sad. But then if I've done exercise and like I'm in my well kept state of whatever, it's actually like, oh, that one's gone, but I can get another one back. Let's do it again and let's have some fun. So it's a huge shift. You got to fit in the exercise.
Yeah, so I go to a weekly cardio dance fitness class, little Zumba and yeah. So after I do that, and if I go home and watch some TV, I don't feel as bad because I've done my physical exercise.
Yeah.
Which makes me happy. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Exercise doesn't always make me happy. I can kind of be a lazy person if you just kind of left me to it. But then I really like being an awake person. So when I start to look at it as like, well, if I'm going to be lazy and sit there all day and play a video game, do I want to do it in a state of like not greatness? No. Like I'd rather play video games while I'm happy, well rested, versus like being unhappy in doing it. So,
right.
Yeah. There's no instruction booklet on. I wish I would have learned that maybe like 20 years ago. I'd be a totally different person today. So, but tomorrow I'll be a totally different person anyways.
Yeah, because that's what the beautiful thing about a new day is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dawn. All right. Let's see here. When I hit that video game comment, there is like hundreds of comments from that one dude. Like literally, I'm trying to scroll past the video game comment thread. So that one obviously hit a button, like many buttons. Okay. This other guy says, "Oh, you must not have kids yet." So I think the original poster didn't say anything about having kids. How do you ever take time for yourself if you do have kids? You got to schedule it, dude.
Like, you literally have to schedule it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like, other than, you said you sleep at a pretty regular schedule of 10 p.m. to 6:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Do you otherwise schedule, or like, how do you fit in your downtime other than the exercise, if you've done your exercise?
Yep. So downtime would be scheduled in around my day job.
Oh,
Yeah, because that's priority.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, your downtime, like, let's say, like, you're done working and stuff. Like, do you feel like there's certain nights a week that you hold sacred where you're not scheduling things to do?
During the week, no, I'm not really scheduling things, but because I'm got to be rested for my work day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the weekend, that's when I schedule things. Is
Yeah.
for the weekends.
Yeah. So you're a weekend warrior.
A lot of my weekend revolves around my daughter, so whatever her activity is, if it's a dance competition, then everything gets revolved around that.
Yeah.
Or if I have a church activity, then it gets revolved around that. So,
Yeah. I think
I
I've
know.
even told you before where you had like a big week. Do you remember that? It was like right after we got back from Nashville. Because I feel like a week later you had to do like multiple things on a day, and you didn't seem too stressed about it. It was like, I think you might have had to do a dance thing, and then that night you got back, you went to a concert. Do you remember? It was like it was you and two other ladies, and it was like a Christian band concert that you really wanted to see at a church or something.
dang it, why can't I remember what's
You
going
know what I'm
on
talking
right
about,
now?
though, right? You
Yeah.
remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
and I remember you like reading off your schedule to me, like the stuff you were gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and me taking a breath and being like, "Oh man, I wish I could just zoom out of how many things you just listed off."
But that doesn't happen all the time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the time I was just like, it's better to go do that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because then when you look back, that's fun versus when you don't. Sometimes when you don't like go to do those things, it might be stressful to have so many things to do, but
But do the things.
yeah, do them.
You know what? If there is something you want to go to, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Like, don't hesitate, and don't listen to that poo-poo side of your brain, because like that's what happens is like the ladies you went with, your friends,
Mm-hmm.
you will talk about that thing. You have that shared experience. And
Yeah.
you never know, you might meet somebody new, or
Mhm.
you might, see someone you hadn't seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to an upcoming concert, actually.
Really, which one?
Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah?
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where's she playing?
Charlotte at PNC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
To me, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just working hard right now, and I'm going to that concert.
What is the concert?
It's Friday, May 12th. Something.
Oh, shoot. That's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks away from recording time. I'm not sure this will be up there, but we'll tag Janet Jackson when we post this online, just in case, so that she'll know that. So if for whatever PR media team that Dan's mom Libra said, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So you never know. It's like, is that somebody? You know what? I asked this question of everybody. I hadn't asked you yet, but is that who you would take to lunch if you could have lunch with one person?
Michael Jackson.
So you just go straight Michael Jackson.
Heck yeah, I'm going straight to Michael Jackson.
King of Pop.
Heck yeah. Woo!
Well, you never know. He might bring his sister to lunch.
Yeah.
It could just be like a Jackson lunch.
So
thing.
she to me is the next best thing to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Performer. Music, talented, dancer. I was a 80s kid. I'm all about some 80s Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense at first, but when you started talking dancing, singing, performing, now I kind of get it. And thanks again. I don't know why that light doesn't last for more than 5-10 minutes. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't peg you that you're so into the Jackson family.
Yep. Huge Jackson 5 family, fan. Michael Jackson. Whenever I get together with my other dance moms, they're always like, oh, yeah, Libra's got her Jackson and Michael Jackson move there. I don't know. It's just something fun. It's my thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're able to fit that in,
Mm-hmm.
with everything else that we have to do in a day's time.
Yeah.
All the rest and stuff. That's another, you just compartmentalize it. You get done what you can do in a day. And then, every now and again, you go to a concert. You have some fun.
Yeah.
So,
You got to have fun.
well, thanks for joining me, Libra.
Yeah.
That concludes this episode of Sitting with Superheroes. My name is Mattman. Was joined here with Libra, and I hate these outros. I'm never good at them. But in case you wanted to see Libra dancing on TikTok, she is on TikTok with the moniker Dance Mom Libra 2020. And then if you'd like, you can also check out Mattman on Instagram. It's Mattmanyo, Mattmanyo. I'll post a sleep schedule in my stories every Sunday or Monday, depending on which schedule I'm making. And you can check out all of the Mattman marketing at thesleepsuperhero.com. Special shout out to fam.news for our hosts. And guys, sleep like a superhero so that you can be awake like one and go see the Janet Jackson live.
Woohoo!